welcome people. It is I, Kerubus136. There has been an update. Oops, I had to click back. There's been an update to Hogwarts Legacy that is supposed to be fixing some of the problems with performance. I have tested for a few minutes, and I have yet to notice any of them. It is still garbage. Just for knowledge, the reason why there are issues, at least for my system in particular, is because it's using all of my RAM. Hogwarts Legacy right now, my 16 gigs of RAM, which is the recommended, is using 8,231 roughly megabytes, which is 96% of my RAM. And that is exactly why Hogwarts Legacy is a problem. It's using 15.2 gigs right there. I see a different graph. I know you guys can't see that, but this is why Hogwarts Legacy is running like shit, at least on my computer and many others, is that there is a crazy RAM usage that was not expected with a game that is both minimum and recommended at 16 gigs when you have 16 gigs. So I don't think any of their fixes are going to work until they find some way to literally require less RAM. Or find there's some sort of memory leak or whatever. So I'm here instead of staying in the forest because I was testing out the last two patches that came. Neither was any help. But since I'm here, there was a page flying around too that I did not grab yet. Yeah, it still seems about the same terrible performance that it was before. But at least I got 2 pages just then, so we've already made some good progress on that. Maybe some parts of the game might be a little smoother. They might have lowered the expectations. It's just crazy to me in general how much... Oh, it's a lock. How much they're expecting. Considering the recommendation that they had made for their own RAM. It's very annoying to me personally. I'm very frustrated. It's definitely the sour spot in this game right now. I should be going to do my quest, but I just decided to start exploring a little bit. That bell always throws me off. There's one. Although the smoke-breathing gargoyle might appear to be enchanted, it is actually the Hufflepuff common room chimney. Good to know.
Get away! All of you!
Are they from the restricted section?
No, and none of your business.
Sneaking past me!
I know.
And taking dangerous books!
They are from the restricted section.
Yes, I mean, shut up.
Enough! Here, perhaps you'll find sweeping the courtyard more productive.
What, me? Use a broom, not to fly?
That is what I said, and let this be a lesson to all of you. Off limits means off limits.
Ugh, feel like a muggle.
I gotta look at one of them.
Revelio.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Incendio.
I see the numbers now. Are there more this way? Yeah. One, 4. I'm not sure about that one. Hesitate to say 3. So 2. Nope. Maybe this is 1. No. I'm not sure what we're looking at here. Oh, technically that's 2 lines distinctively, so that could be part of it, right? So this is obviously 1. 1, 2. I mean, technically you could say this is 3. I don't know how you're saying this is 4, but let's just do it. If not, we'll just do the opposite. 3, 4. Nothing happened. I did 4. I'm not sure what the puzzle is here necessarily. I know that there's obviously something with those numbers and having them lit. I just don't know yet what it means. I'd love to solve it and get a page or whatever. I can see there's obviously Roman numerals, right? 1 through 4. I assume you're not going to have many of the same, meaning we're not going to have like 1, 1, 3 or something. I find that less likely. So I'm not sure what we're counting. Because if it's just the triangle part, right, then it's 3, 3. Technically that's 2, because it's 2 distinctive circles, and 4. I don't know. I'll leave it for now. I won't worry too much about it. I mean, at least they're all lit, and I assume they'll stay lit. So at some point I can try something. It's just so unfortunate that this performance is just not good. I'm going to end up ordering RAM, but probably not before they get another patch through. This is probably not the last of the many patches they're going to put through. If I can get 16 more gigs of RAM, which I intend to anyway, it might alleviate the problem to some degree. It's just very disappointing that it's like taxing my computer. And I've looked it up online, and I've got no good answers. If anybody knows an answer, let me know. But even looking at the discussion forums on Steam is not unbelievably helpful.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Literally unplayable. It's funny because I don't have a lot I can do. Like, I don't think there's anything I can do to lower settings more, but I'm pretty sure it's RAM, and there's just nothing I can do about that. You know what I mean? It's just, if it's RAM, it's RAM. I'm literally like already dying here. I mean, even out here, the graphics are terrible. You'd think it'd be better because of... well, a couple factors, actually. I kind of want to fight whatever's over here if it's something real. Hey, wizards? You know what I should do?
Trying to pin it on me. You can count the minutes till you speak your last word. I almost captured a grapple in the forest.
I'll say one thing I don't like about this game so far is that enemies level with you. I never liked that system. They should level independently, so there should be areas that are easy once you've gone a certain distance. If I can get to the back over here, I'll be set, I think. I don't really want to get into a big duel here. Don't turn, please. Just stay around doing what you do.
Your poaching days are over.
I actually have a cave over here, interestingly enough. Are there more poachers over there?
I should investigate.
Better believe we should. Even though I don't see what we're gonna find, but why not?
Revelio.
Ooh, big chest. Cloak that isn't very good. And some cash. Let's keep doing the main quest, I suppose.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Just like a Gryffindor to brave the Forbidden Forest in pursuit of adventure.
Well said. Now where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
He does sound like it.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is rather unfortunately coming back to me. The closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
Why are they coming up this way? Fine. Get off me.
Revelio. Nothing to do now but keep going. Incendio.
When their web's destroyed, maybe they go do something else.
Someone's going to regret.
Protego. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word. Revelio.
Let's see.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Protego.
Lucky, that's all.
Not having any health was kind of a big negative for me there. Also, the small hiccups are not helping either, but that's neither here nor there. I really wanted to love this game, and I don't dislike the mechanics, I don't dislike the setting. This RAM issue, crazy, it's crazy.
There it is, Intramuros.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Renrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Incendio.
Levioso. Why drag this out longer than necessary? Why can't I hit you?
Oh, I actually went down? What hit me? I thought I had it that time for sure. Keeping someone airborne for that long, I don't think it's possible for me in particular without, well, that's not necessarily true. Shut up, I have the gear. I don't have any better gear than I'm holding out on. If I had better gear, I'd use it. Like, I hate when it does that. It's like, if you had better gear, it's like, I have gear. I'm using the best gear that I have. And this quest is supposed to be relatively low level, and it's probably much easier at low level, or not on hard mode, mind you. It's like, shut up, let me do me. Yeah, hard mode's no joke in this. I feel like I should have done normal just so I could have a breeze, but I probably wouldn't have actually played the game, like, very well. I would have just been lazy. I wonder if I, like, step in a certain way, I can get an advantage right off the bat here. Like, do I have to be near... Oh, wait. Expelliarmus is right here.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Accio. Protego.
Oh, caster over there. Oh, I traded with him. That's not so good. It's just hard because I don't have any healing, and like, yes, I could certainly use the potions, but I just find that mechanic to be really aggravating. And again, any game that has enemies level to you is annoying. I think it's a terrible mechanic, and all games are trying to do it when they're like these open world games. It's like, no, reward me. I mean this. Reward me for grinding. Don't punish me for grinding. Because my levels, in this game, levels so far anyway, until later when I believe you get some extra stuff, are pretty pointless. They don't do dick. They just give you a little bit of health. So I level up and get like negligible health. In exchange for that, I actually tried to hit the... He hit me while he was supposed to be stunned. I tried to throw him in the air. I had that one. Holding someone in the air for 10 seconds is very difficult. I'm not even sure what these optional quests do. They never explain them, by the way, as far as I'm aware. So it's like, oh, hold an enemy in the air for 10 seconds. I don't know what that would do for me. I literally have no conception if that's important or not important. All I know is that I don't have the ability to hold someone in the air very effectively right now for that long. And yet again, on the same note,
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is
Shut
you're
up.
hiding.
Protego.
can probably keep someone in the air long enough in theory, but it's just not very easy, especially when there's multiple people and they have enough health that they're low enough health that if I like really do keep them in the air, I have to hit them and they'll eventually die. Sounds like a weird complaint. It's like, oh yeah, I do too much damage to keep them in the air that long, but they take just enough damage that I can't get rid of them quickly. But to
I wonder how big this place is.
oh my god, complete lag city. This game is like actually becoming unplayable. Like, I'm soon just gonna take a big break, like a huge break from it, because I'm getting really annoyed. The fact that I have to enter an area and just stand around like an asshole, and even then the performance is kind of garbage. That's so annoying. Why can't I just play the fucking game? And it's all because they expect me to have a certain level of
I can shoot the symbol, but it doesn't stay lit for long.
Is it open? Okay, it is, I guess.
Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. Revelio.
There are some spiders.
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this.
How many are there?
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
I don't know which way I'm supposed to go.
I'm not gonna touch those. Incendio.
Spider explosion.
Incendio. Levioso. Revelio.
Oh, new glasses. We'll check those out in a second. I have a scarf and a glasses. And a glasses. Glasses. I get one defense, I'll take it. $14 offense is not bad, but I can't wear it yet. I need to be level 18. A lot of enemies were in there. I'll tell you that.
thorough in his search of this cave. Accio. Revelio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Of course. 12 more offense. I like it. More damage.
Revelio.
Where is this? I might actually be able to do something with that. Hold on. Oh, Dittany leaves. I gotta figure out where you're supposed to go to find that through the wall.
Revelio.
It's like right through here, but truthfully it's more through the wall. I'm not sure where I would get that. I see the hole in the wall, but I don't see anything with it. Yeah, maybe I come back for it. Who knows?
Not my fault you're a deadly great spider.
Facts.
Another puzzle. Well, if Jackdaw could solve this, so can I.
Oh.
Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere. Remarkable. Revelio.
Yeah, they're just gonna jump behind me, I get it.
Revelio. Revelio.
I think I found that little cubby that has my little chest in here. Cool.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Revelio. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Accio. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. Accio!
It is weird.
Revelio. Incendio. An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be? Incendio! Revelio!
Can I repair this? I wonder. Because that would be a really cool answer if it was,
Reparo!
I didn't think so. Oops.
Revelio!
At least I'm getting lots of loot. Lots of gold, you know.
Accio! Expelliarmus! Protego! Stupefy! Stupefy! Incendio! Incendio! Potato! Incendio! Ugh. Shame you're so foul. Revelio. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Revelio.
I think that's where it wants me to go. So we go here instead.
Accio. untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio.
Good defense, need that. Alright, so this is gonna be a jump off halfway kind of thing.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me. But where could he be?
Accio.
Kind of what I meant to do anyway, so.
Revelio.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be what beheaded Richard Jackdaw.
Potato. Stupefy. Accio. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
I thought I was trying to dig.
Accio. Levioso.
I was trying to dig again.
Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy.
Yeah, whatever.
There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh.
Potato. Stupefy. Levioso. Expelliarmus.
Alive?
Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. Levioso.
Farewell, monster. Only imagine how spiders multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Well, I get it. Just doing dueling feats in general just builds towards
Revelio.
challenges, but I think you could just keep fighting and keep getting into fights, and you could keep doing dueling feats. I understand now.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
It is weird, but Jackdaw's a weird guy, I guess. The C3. So I'm gonna assume that it's yeah, got it. Sometimes it had a person it looked like. I'll save real quick. Alrighty, let's go, let's go. What we're standing over there.
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
I see what looks like a skeleton, perhaps.
Revelio. We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Thank you for keeping these pages safe for visitors. Here it is, the map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is there something beyond this room? Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Protego! Superbot! Expelliarmus with so many points. Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
So there's this 3 big guys. I hope it's one at a time bosses, because I'm not.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
2 at once.
Expelliarmus! Accio! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Leviosa! Expelliarmus! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! What? That's unnerving. What's happening? Revelio. I've seen this before. Gringotts and the restricted section. Where am I? Oh no, the room's starting to flood. How am I being protected? What sort of magic is this?
Weird.
I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here. What is this place? Revelio.
it be?
Yes. I'll talk to you.
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Rackham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused, sir. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been...
I feel like he's
placed on the
manipulating me.
pedestal.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Never care about that. Why dark arts? What's that going on? Oh, that's really good. I'm gonna take that for sure. Oh, that's so cool. I'm curious. I'm looking up real quick how what the difference is as far as like max talents. Hogwarts. Oops. Hogwarts Legacy. Can you max all talents? Level 40 is the max, by the way. So I get 23 more talent points. So with that in mind, I'm gonna probably finish stealth for sure and core. Remove requirement looks stupid. I don't really care much about that. I don't care about potions at all. They're not my... yeah. No thanks. That's all. I care very little about this, number one. So if I get 23 more points, I can do 10 plus 4 is 14. 8. 3 more. So I can do part of the Dark Arts tree if I so care to. I don't really care so much, but I'll definitely... I might even save a couple from core because I don't really want to do some stuff. So we'll figure it out. But I'm probably going to do everything in stealth because those looks good, right? As my next talent, probably just reduce even further how people can see me. I wish there wasn't a level cap. I just got suddenly stronger, by the way, like dramatically so. Which is kind of my point in the first place. Like that's why I felt really weak too. I didn't have any of these benefits where my Protego was significantly stronger. I get ancient magic significantly more often. Some of my stuff is gonna, you know, do all this crazy things. Oh, I have to add my spell bars. I almost forgot.
The pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book?
Agree.
Handy resource indeed.
Agree. You know what I should do though? I should probably, like I said, I should. Oops. Alright, so this is my fighting tab, I would think. I'll have all of these less than helpful spells in here. So how many spells do I have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. So how do you go between them? Got it. Cool. That's super helpful. Alright, awesome.
Rebellion. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with the book.
I panicked.
Got it.
Okay. Alright, let's check the map. I definitely want to get to the flying class. I'll tell you that. I gotta fly. I'm sure it's gonna be laggy as fuck though. Fair warning.
Revelio.
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started. Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation. This idea, some of you have forgotten. Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holiday. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, stay up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn. Up, up, you stupid bastard schoolboy.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece. Nice balance. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise. Shall we?
Acclimatized? Acclimated, you mean? Making up words now?
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
Who the hell was that? What the hell was that? Kraken living in the fucking Black Lake? I went diving in there.
Brilliant!
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Gryffindor like you might be interested in a high-flying adventure?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like we've already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here. And where have you two been? Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
I'm definitely getting a broom now. Need it immediately. It's just sad because I really wanted this for my computer because it just has so many conveniences to have it on Steam, and all I know is regret because if I just bought it for console, it's running relatively well. Getting new RAM's gonna be a pain.
Does it get any more cozy?
How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Okay.
Beetle the Bard is a bit too hairy.
Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery. Thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Ah, new face. Wonderful.
Revelio. Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spin Witches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spint Witches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals were overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-1's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today? Nice doing business with you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again. What are we looking for today?
They're all 600. Housebroom looks good.
item is of the highest quality.
I hate it. That one's okay.
That item is of the highest quality.
I'll do this.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers manoeuvre the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and the knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom.
How did he talk about me? I just came here, freshly from talking to him.
If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
Sounds as if you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know. Can't imagine how I felt as a boy.
It's the Weeks' enthusiasm.
Hello there. In the market for potions, are we? What can I do for you today? I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy.
She sounds annoying.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Okay. It's not just south of Hogwarts, you little piece of shit. Like, we can pretend just south of Hogwarts. That's, like, way far away. I thought those were Dementors. How do I use my broom? I thought it was G.
Afraid I still don't know. After what Ramrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to On.
I swear that's how you get on the broom. I'm a little annoyed because I don't remember. The Hebridean Black is a large dragon that can grow to over 9 meters in length. A large, rough scale originally belonging to one of these beasts is one of the prized possessions that Archie Pickle keeps in his hideout.
This must be it.
Oh my god, the lag is so bad. I know I'm like a broken record, but it's just really frustrating.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
There's not that many ways in. There's one main entrance. Right here is one way in, I believe. This is a way in too. If I end up fighting, I want to be at my best, right? Extra 5 offense goes a long way. I was up for a bit of dying, apparently. I got caught. I actually was doing pretty well, and that guy just, the way he walked was not convenient to me. He turned back and saw me. I'll get him next time. With this stealth. I wish you could get every ability. I think it's silly that you have to focus. I don't like games that do that. It's like it's just a core game, but I just don't like not having all the talents.
How many of you are there?
No witchel. Why is it grapple? I'm coming there. Wait. Where did they go? There. You are terribly out there. Surely you can see that.
I meant to do better there. I didn't see him.
I've been fighting since before you were born. Was that your bet?
Yeah, I knew I started off really rough there, and that was my own fault. I got cocky and just tried to run in. And then I didn't block when I should have blocked in the first place, and I took a bunch of damage. It's funny though, because even though I have decent gear, I feel like I very frequently am not helpful.
How many of you are there?
Up for a bit of dying, are we?
The real problem is if they're all on top of each other, I'm not going to be able to stealth around. Like right now there's 3 on top of each other. I need them to not be.
There's a hole in my pocket.
What is he coming to do? How did he just walk around randomly? He walks 2 feet and waits, then walks 10 more feet, then waits, then walks forward 3 feet and waits. What are you doing? You're doing it again.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
It's always my turn for patrol. Wait a moment. When are you going to give up?
I shall avenge your death.
I died through my shields. Who's doing shield piercing shit? That's actually my real problem, is that I'm getting my shield pierced during some of these fights, and I'm a little confused because I use Protego and then I just take damage regardless. Whoever's doing that's gotta go down. Right there. Yeah, see? Whoever's shooting me, it's screwing me over because they're,
Not your best moment, I fear. After a bit of dying, are we? Why have you not run away? Why can't I hit you? Are you quite finished?
I knew I was dead as soon as that guy appeared. I didn't even know he was there. I didn't see him on the map. The new challenge they gave me is lame as fuck, by the way. They want me to use Petrificus Totalis, but it's like they already see me where my checkpoint is. So. Not playing around anymore.
was quite something. Now, to free Arn's cards. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Quite an enchantment. The cards are returning to Arn.
Okay.
Revelio.
There's something way up there, but I'm not sure how I'm going to get up there. Obviously I want to climb, but...
Levioso. Incendio. Levioso.
This might be enough. It was. I thought I was supposed to put more stuff down on it. Oh, over here. So I probably have to pick these up.
Levioso. Accio.
Yep.
Accio.
Is there another one?
Revelio.
Oh, there's one on the outside.
Incendio. Accio. What's that?
Another talent point. Excellent.
Revelio.
I still haven't finished the trial of Merlin, by the way. It's pretty good, Falcon, besides the crazy, sorry, I'm trying to, like, think of the word. Performance issues. RAM is the problem. So, people have different issues. Some people are having crashes. I'm not having that. But I get crazy RAM usage. The game both recommends, its minimum and recommended is 16 gigs. I have 16 gigs. Should be fine. And, oftentimes in certain places, it's just, like, really choppy. Right now, it seems okay at this moment. So that's cool. But it really is crazy, Falcon. Like, it uses like 15.8 gigs of RAM, like, at a time. Like, if I check my task manager, I'll find that it's using a 15.8. Yeah, no, it uses all of it.
Plays right out of a storybook.
So, question is why, right? They released a patch, and maybe it helps a little bit, but not really.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good and wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts.
I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, Ron. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Yeah, it's crazy, Falcon. If it just used, I don't know, like a gig less, my game would be significantly better, and I know that, like, just factually. It's very frustrating. And that's why it gets stuttery, is because it's using all of the fucking RAM for no reason. And my settings are minimum, just so we're clear. I know technically, usually when we're talking about settings, like what you're setting your game at, it's not typically going to matter terribly. Oops. Yeah. It's not going to matter terribly what your settings are for RAM in particular. It's going to matter, not that I'm a computer expert, it's going to matter more for your VRAM, right? VRAM is going to be important. VRAM's fine, no problems. My game recommends I actually have it on, like, high. Not max, but high. I have it on minimum. Everything's on minimum. Everything's off. It doesn't matter. Because all it really cares about is just that base RAM requirement. It might be a memory leak, but what can I do about that? Obviously, the game might be able to do something about it, but...
Incendio.
Oh. A speed thing?
This looks intriguing.
It does look intriguing if I can find the last one, or last two, or whatever.
Revelio.
Where is the last one?
Revelio.
What's my new gear storage? It used to be 20. Now it's 24. Okay, that's pretty good. Cool. Unfortunately, Falcon, unrelated to the RAM, by the way, the game itself is good, but you can't get everything. There are talents, and you max level prevents you from getting all of the talents, so you do have to choose. And not that choosing is a problem. Not that it's a huge problem, it's just unfortunate. It's just a disappointment as far as I'm concerned. I would love to get all of the things, but I have to pick and choose now. I still literally don't know how to fly. I know that you can, and I have my broom, but I don't remember actually how you do it. No, I don't think so. Pretty sure they said it was permanent. It's disappointing. Max level's 40. If it was like 60, I believe, something around there. I didn't do the math, but I'm pretty sure around 60. You could get all the stuff, but it's 40. And that's just disappointing, because there's a lot of talents, and some of them aren't even remotely cool to me. But I know everybody else is going to disagree. They're going to think like, wow, that's so cool. Like, for me, I'm like, don't care. But for all the other players who are more concerned, like, you know... I see this. Is this fire? Looks like a lamp of sorts. Can I pick it up? Or move it? I don't know what it is. Repair? Lumos. I see them, I just don't know what to do with them as of yet. I do know there's a chest over there, so let's do that first. Okay, that was not what I intended. Yeah, it's pretty disappointing, Falcon. And, like, the talents are cool. Some of them. It's just a disappointment in general that, they don't let you... We have to aim inside there. Nope.
Expelliarmus. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
I don't know if I have what I need to do here. I am guessing I do not have whatever tools I need, because it doesn't feel like any of my spells are having any impact. The disappointment too, Falcon, is that the game is good, and I want everything. I can't have everything, and they're gonna. And I know people are gonna say, "We'll play multiple characters, right?"
In a little place like this.
And it's like, that's just not that interesting.
Always late, that Pippin.
Madame Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did he have you brew them for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Why do you keep ordering from him if you think the quality to be inferior?
It would seem I have more and more customers who are trying to stay out of sight. I'm not one to judge. You can simply imagine the stress I'm under to deliver quality products. Unlike some vendors, I strive to keep my customers satisfied.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a knut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
I don't even know how to drink an invisibility potion, by the way.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Ha! Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
What do you have for sale?
What are we looking for today?
Nothing that you have, but I'll sell you some stuff.
This will do just fine. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
I never heard that conversation. Like what? Like honestly, they're like, yeah, you overheard this conversation. It's like, when? Yeah, the game is good, Falcon. It just has some problems with the inventory size. It has problems with the RAM, obviously. Biggest problem. Max level. And until you get your talents, leveling up punishes you. Now that I have my talents, I don't feel punished anymore. I feel relatively strong. But I was punished up until I got my talents, which is a quest.
Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Luang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
Best of luck with your potions, Mr. Pippin.
Do take care.
Side quests. We're doing side quests. Apparently I heard this. No, sorry. Hold on. What happened to the follow the butterflies? What was up with that? I swear it was here, right? Am I crazy? Oh, it's still there. I just haven't picked it up yet. That's probably why. Like, it's there, or my character knows it's there, but I haven't actually gone over there and talked to the person at all, so I don't have a quest. Got it. Oh, look at that lag. Sick lag.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine, Willardsy, charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Ugh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
Those are both true.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon. Don't forget, the butterflies always seem to be on the fringes of the forbidden.
Why can't I? Oops. It's because I'm not on the world map, that's why. I see. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what else to tell you, Falcon. It's a good game. It's worth playing. You know?
How nice to see you, my young friend.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsy might get an answer about these butterflies. what we have here.
Well, at least that was a quick quest. Unless she asked me for something else. Oh, Falcon, that too, if you're still here. Enemies also level to you, they scale to you, which I don't know about you, I hate. If you're gonna give me an open world, I should be able to overlevel if I want to. I feel very strongly about that. Just like if I want to do a quest that's too high of a level, that's my problem.
Oh, please tell me you have an answer for me about the butterflies.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Oh, cool. Okay, let's see what quests are next. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have to go to Hogwarts to get a reasonable... I still don't remember how to get on my broom. That's okay, because I'm going to figure it out eventually.
What are you up to now?
I could fly, my life would be easier though.
Hey you, Gryffindor.
Potato!
I actually have no idea, but I'll just talk to her. Anyway.
Imelda Reyes? Albie Weeks sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
I don't know what people have said, but I certainly wasn't showing off.
Tell that to the rest of the school. But it doesn't matter. Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You're not even Slytherin. Could be a useless squib for all I know. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Gryffindor.
Can you tell me more about these courses?
Stalling, 5th year. Fine, I'll humor you. This course demands focus. Requires you to anticipate speed and height
She's such a
before
bitch.
every turn. The others test stamina. 3 courses in all, built ages ago by former students. Since Black cancelled Quidditch, it was these courses or nothing. I made them popular again. Got the whole school hungry to compete. So, let's see what you've got, 5th year.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
This is rather fun. Oh, oh! Made it. Excellent.
This lag is not helping. Well, the stuttering, whatever. Almost done. Easy.
Did anyone else see that?
I destroyed her time. Wasn't even close. Want to talk about it?
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Ugh. Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Apparently I
Sure,
can.
my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
I don't want your respect, but alright.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
I never thought someone would ever bet.
I suspect Mr. Weeks will be glad to hear how I fared.
Ruby Wheel beat me. Can't let that happen. So that's Ruby Wheel. Oh, I should probably restart the race. Whatever. I had a really rough start, but can I like? I can't possibly win. I don't know if you can quit the event.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
I have to finish the race? That's stupid if you have to finish the race. I can't possibly win, so like... Can't I just like land? Oh good.
I can do better.
Yes, I can. I'm gonna be number 1 before I finish here. Number 2 is not acceptable. She starts off way faster than me. I wonder if there's like a broom difference or something, because...
Now that's more like it.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna slow down if I don't get these... There we go. I feel like I went as fast as I probably could have. Minus like maybe a second. Another thing I can do is cut these corners a little closer, just make sure I'm going in the right direction as soon as I turn. Did I hit that? I think I did. Actually, I did not do great there. I'm not sure what it was that made me go slow. I don't know, I feel like I was doing fine. I wonder if you can go faster, like what the tip is for it. Because beating that time of 1:32.08 is going to be very difficult. It doesn't seem like anything besides... I don't know why this person gets to go faster than me. I don't know if it's like a speed at the beginning. If there's like a beginning speed kind of thing, then... I'm trying to go as fast as I can, but... this like ghost or whatever for the time trial-esque thing just goes faster. I'm not sure how either. Holding shift doesn't seem to matter when you're already doing your speed boost, as far as I can tell. I don't know, there could be some sort of experimental nonsense the guy gives me in the future. It seems like he'd have to, because I just cannot break that time. I'm actually missing my old time somehow. I'm not sure how, but I guess I'll come back and do it later. If I hit M. I'm not sure that's the correct thing, but... was he a Hogsmeade? Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Revelio.
Something to report, Zion?
Run by the amiable Albie Weeks, this shop sells all manner of wizarding sporting goods, including the latest broom models. Gossip around town is that Albie himself is working on a number of broom enhancements.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Incredible! Miss Ray's must have been shocked. Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent, and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Why would anyone doubt your ability to upgrade brooms?
Oh, you'd be surprised. People get set in their ways. Worry that fiddling with what's working fine will somehow ruin it.
Understandable. People do feel that way.
Those people don't appreciate the sense of freedom that comes with quality broom flight. Nor do they appreciate all that's involved in the creative process. I have a friend in Rome runs a shop like mine. Says it's worse there. Of course, they do nap in the afternoons from what I hear. And where would we be without enhancements? I mean, if Elliot Smethwick had let the naysayers get to him, we would never have had the cushioning charm. I don't listen to them.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased. Expect to hear from me soon. How to address the issue of altitude as it relates to speed?
Alright, slowly quests are getting knocked off. I gotta acquire and use a focus potion. And acquire Maxima and Edurus potions. Let's see, okay. Focus, Maxima, and Edurus. I should just buy them because I don't really want to brew them. Nah, I'll just wait till I get them naturally. I don't really want to do them. Okay. This is going to take time. I don't even know what's going on with that, but we'll just figure that out as we go. I guess I'll just meet with her first because hers is supposed to be easier. It's probably just a little instructional quest. She actually might be the Ashari Tower. I didn't go there because I didn't think she'd be up here, but I guess I was wrong.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident.
Revelio.
If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, let's go on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Waiting for you here for ages. Perhaps you're assigned a few more inches of parchment than you expected. Let me know if you want to try to meet again.
My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. Can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Dear me.
Revelio.
Keep it down. Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Accio.
Unidentified face item. Now I can have unidentified items. Cool.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks. Revelio.
They defended the room, though I needed a bath. Cheeky thing.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Was that a golden stitch?
Perhaps you should summon your
Revelio.
and find out.
Accio. Revelio.
Hey, keeps on. It's going. I'm working on some stuff, you know, getting what I can get done, you know. I don't know how I do what needs to be done there. I do see that there is a chest. That worked, I got it. Not the way I'm sure I was intended, but it's open. So, okay.
Revelio. We hope that house elf can find us in there.
The flu network in here. Sounds like you.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The room of requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs.
Yeah, for sure.
Portable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Second library.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. Find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Yeah. Why not?
Revelio.
I should probably activate this flu. Apparently it doesn't let me yet.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much cheaper and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class. you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready. But again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Yeah, exactly, game code.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I already have enough bits.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
I'm multiple wall decorations. Okay. All right. Rotate. No, no, no. I mean, you gotta be able to play, right? You can have one person. Crazy.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
It's Jason Charybdis.
Ready to take
My
on
name's Jason.
alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste.
Seems useless.
Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
It straight up just looks useless. I honestly could care less about all this. I don't want to have my own custom room. I know some people care a lot. They're like, oh my gosh, custom room. I'm just like, not interested.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Okay. Color of an item, huh? How do I change the color? Oh.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Balcony. Like up there? The floor might be the better.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Dean,
No.
would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deek this bit of magic some years ago. Deek thinks you'll enjoy it.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Sounds perfect.
quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. Bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
What made this go away? Oh, he's over on this side. Actually, a nice little sitting room. I'm fine with this stuff in here. Cool. I have the Food Network.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Actually, perhaps another time.
Well, I think all it does is you could absolutely live in there. You wouldn't have to pay rent because there's nobody to make you pay rent. I think the questions about changing things doesn't necessarily apply. It would fit your needs of being a place to live where you wouldn't have to pay. I don't think it can create cash though. I'm guessing. Alright, quest time. I'll hit map, I'll just click on the map manually. I would assume I can't give you money only because you don't really require money, right? You require something else. You might require things money gets you, food or whatever. I also presume that whatever you bring out of it, I don't know if you can actually keep it or not. Well, I guess you probably can because they said that, so I don't know. It's a great question. Lag Central. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Because you could always sell what you find in there too, so they'll probably create something of the like. But the question is, do you really need the money? That person really needed a vial. The argument is that you might not actually need the money.
Over here.
Yeah, I'm here, Sebastian. Relax.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place.
Okay.
This way.
Okay, I'm ready, Sebastian.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
It is, except there's a fucking clock. Yeah, and know your true desires. Or just a bunch of go boards.
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. Revelio. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please. Never confide in anyone. He's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that.
Done deal.
We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. And was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Hey, it's always lucky keeps on.
Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though.
Okay, hold on one second. Let's put Confringo. Confringo right here. Confringo goes here now. And I'll put this here. This here, this here, this here, this here. And then, let's see. How do I get something off? Like if I decide to... How do I clear this?
Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
That's really annoying if you can't get it off, though. Like, if I had enough spells, because obviously there'll be too many spells at some point, it would be easier, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's my problem, I guess. So I'll have 2 of the same spell at some point. Whatever. We'll just do it like that.
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Confringo!
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne.
Done
She'll
deal.
give you some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers.
I mean,
by the way,
those are spells in the game.
What was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Alright, see it keeps on.
And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Done deal. Thanks, Sebastian. Good spell.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together.
I know exactly what I would say here.
Herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year.
He's gonna ask.
Did you come from the underground?
Yes.
How did you get in there?
I'm obviously going to lie. But, okay, so here's exactly what you say. What's the Undercroft? I was following Sebastian because he was acting peculiar. I heard some clock sound and then here I was. I think he went in there. And you act like you never been in there. Because that just means that Sebastian just went down. And he is down there. Totally believable lie as long as you tell it right. Right? Immediately come to mind. But...
that room's called the Undercroft. Well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't
I will keep lying.
You breathe a word about this place to anyone. Not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Well, I mean, just bad luck. I'm actually curious if I can follow them down. It looks like right now I can't, probably because they didn't want you to interrupt whatever happens down there. That's fine. I have a talent now. Not a high enough level for those. Not really need to sprint while using it, but why not? I'll just save real quick, just so I got a nice save point. I will get to Pulso if I do this, so I guess I have to. So I could just buy I was brewing a Maxima, I think, back in the tower. So I'm gonna go get my Maxima that I had been brewing inside the room of requirement. Then I'll go grab a focus potion from the shop in Hogsmeade, and then I'll, I guess, use them all.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather productive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Okay. Okay, so let's see what quests I want to do first. What do you want me to do? Acquire and use a venomous tentacula. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. Not sure where I get a mandrake, but okay. I probably need mandrake seeds or something. Okay, so I need to go buy a focus potion. Sorry, yeah, focus potion. So that's first. While I'm there, I'm probably going to also see what I can do about mandrake seeds potentially, because I need a mandrake. I gotta use it, right? I don't think I have any venomous tentacula. I have to grow it because I think I have leaves.
Here I come.
I don't really know what they are. Oh, I do. Okay.
Welcome. Do let me know if I can be of any assistance.
Talk to you?
Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and trouble. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
I have all the things Plenty for sharps. So the Mandrake is the bigger problem. So let's go talk to the guy who might actually be able to get me Mandrake, which is the guy who's across this way. Yeah, he's this house over here, this big house. Usually outside.
Welcome. Come on in. Now, where was I? Right. Oh, yes. Now, you let me know if there's anything else I can help you with. No one can say I don't keep a stacked shelf.
Well, at least I got something from him. I now have the ability to grow different kinds of things. So it looks like I'll always have the seeds. I think that's like how that works. You just have access to the seeds. So I don't know where I can get other stuff, but I think what I'll do is I'll leave Hogsmeade. I'll just run out of town, get into a fight where I'll use my potions.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Revelio. Levioso.
I'm gonna find some enemies. It's pretty easy to get Moonstone, to be honest with you. It's all over the place. I'm looking for some battles over here, but anyway, I gotta figure out how to get him. Oops, sorry, I slammed my phone down. I'm lucky I didn't break it. Hogwarts Legacy. How to use broom. PC. It said hold tab. I don't know why it would say that. That doesn't seem true. Anyway. You wanna fight?
Excellent. Revelio.
I have to wait for them to end. I just want to make sure that I did the quest, because I did the thing. I don't want to pay for these things again. Okay, I completed the assignment. So to learn, to Also, I just have to do that. Okay. I'll just use a Venomous Tentacula. I don't know if it matters if I just use it anywhere. It does not say on an enemy. Yep, it counted. Okay. The other one's Mandrake, and like I said, I don't think that right now I have the ability to use the Mandrake. So what I'll do is I'll go back to Potions class. Sorry, back to Herbology. I'll make sure I also pick up my... I should have a plant growing, so I'll pick that up too. I don't intend to use the stuff in class unless I'm doing it for class now, because there's no reason to. I have my room of requirement, but...
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Wrong way.
Professor, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. Shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared, really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained
Here we
a
go.
tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse.
I love these stories.
Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula, and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumour would have it, he developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Ha! Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
So the Dittany that I did there, this helps. So the problem is if I need Mandrake for this, I don't have Mandrake. And that's the problem. Because her quest involves me getting Mandrake, but if there's no Mandrakes in class, I don't think I can get them. I don't have seeds for them. What is this? Oh. Yeah, I kind of want to look it up because I'm curious. I have no idea how I'm supposed to get what I need. Unless I'm expected to find Mandrake elsewhere. Like, at Dogweed and Deathcap. Okay, hold on. There's apparently a place that has them. I don't know where Dogweed and Deathwood would be. It's gotta bring me somewhere. I'll look it up. Again. North end of Hogsmeade. Okay, it's in Hogsmeade. It's hidden behind the UI. Oh. Found it. So it was. Okay.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Revelio.
Just got a bunch of cash, so if I need to buy them, they're very expensive. I'll be all right.
Revelio.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself though.
Revelio. Lumos. Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
Someone died here.
Aye. Fortunate, really, that it was just the one. Now then, how may I help you today?
I think I'll just have a look around for now.
Very well. Let me know if you see anything you like.
What do you have for sale?
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Oh.
Doors always
Now I can go in and plant my mandrake. I don't know if you have to do anything special when you get mandrake planted, honestly. I have no idea. All I care about is brewing Wigan Well, to be honest with you. I have no bigger pots right now, so... Tomes and scrolls. Looks like I will need to get some tomes and scrolls stuff, so it seems. Back dog, I mean... I'm learning, right? It's gonna be really expensive, I'm sure, to get all this stuff, but I need to have bigger potting things so I can grow stuff better, you know.
Here I come.
My money's okay, so I should be able to do some stuff, but you know, I don't really care about cosmetics. I just care about being able to plant my plants for any future quests.
Revelio. Wonderful books to stoke a curious mind like yours. Let's look at what we have, shall we? Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
Man, I am actually running out. Medium potions.
Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there? A pleasure.
Wow, money goes fast, huh?
Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
Alright, I don't care to actually make the thing now, I just wanted to have it. I'm going to be signing off. I think it's a good place to stop. Personally, well, I guess I could go to potions class real quick, since I actually did do something there. I'll learn to pulso real quick, so that's not too bad of an idea. I hope my friends stop getting me in trouble, by the way. In class. They keep getting me in trouble. It's very sad. Sorry, I'm checking my phone real quick. Not related to this.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do.
I'll be great.
Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Depulso. So then I'll need this. Lumos gets moved over into this bar here. There.
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Auras compromise the Ministry's magical law enforcement and protect the wizarding world from all sorts of threats, particularly those posed by dark magic. This aura badge belongs to Professor Sharp. Oh, he's an aura. Interesting. Cool. Okay, well I learned something. I don't know how much help it'll be in certain scenarios, but it's still good to know. Alright, I'll stop in... Well, everyone, I'll assign myself a quest. Which, probably that, right? And I'll go wait. I'll wait, but I'll go into the room of requirement and then save and quit. Okay, 5 minutes. I will do one thing first, which is I am going to make a new potions thing. Sorry, herbology thing. Save and quit time. As soon as I check the challenges to make sure I've taken any gear that I'm supposed to. Yep. Save. Alright, appreciate you guys for watching. I will see you all next time.